I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm on it.
Hey, Freak Show! You're going nowhere!
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
Welcome back, kids and coaches, to another episode of West of Nowhere. I am Levi.
And I'm Shane.
What's up? What's happening? How's your life? How you doing?
It's going pretty good, man.
Yeah.
You know, out here in Japan, living my best life. Cannot wait to go home.
Japping, as the locals say, right?
Yeah, that's exactly how they say it.
I know. I've seen TV, so well, that's
I've never been kicked out of so many bars in my life. You know. It's
yeah.
fun.
Is it still happening?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
They're just like, you're not Japanese. Get the fuck out of here. Here's my question.
Essentially, I mean, yeah.
Do Japanese people that are in the Navy get away with it?
I think maybe. I think if you look like you're Asian,
Yeah.
then you're fine.
They just don't like non-Asians, basically.
Essentially, yeah. Because if there's a guy in our shop who's in the AT shop who's Asian,
Yeah.
and he doesn't get kicked out of anything.
That's hilarious. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's so crazy because, like, you know, as Americans, we kind of think we have racism, like a monopoly on it, but dude, those Asian countries, they can get real nasty with it. Like, especially between each other. Like, I've heard stories from people who were stationed in Korea that, like, they'd have a Japanese guy with them and they'd be like, no, he needs to get the fuck out of here. Or, like, you know, like, there's
Wow.
so many layers to it, and we're like, no,
Well, I mean, it's
we're the
funny.
most racist, okay? Don't fucking try and take that from us. Oh, man.
Oh, dude.
So,
Well, like to be fair, Japan did like terrible shit to a lot of countries when they were like,
when they were fucking people up for a while, yeah.
yeah, like they used to fuck China up
Oh, yeah.
on the
They
regular.
fucked everybody up. They were, I mean, a strong argument could
They
be
were pretty-
made that World War II kind of helped all the other Asian countries out because, like, as much damage as it did for everywhere else, like,
Yeah.
the focus got put strictly on Japan, and
For whatever reason.
and we came in, well, because they were just so conquerous, you know, because they'd been
Yeah.
used to fucking people up for, you know, the last 150 years, and then they finally stretched themselves too thin. We're fighting too many people, you know. They pull the old fucking Napoleon, too many sides, can't conquer them. They didn't go to Russia in the winter, I guess. That would have really fucked them up, but they did, you know, piss the United States off, and strong argument could be made that that's probably not a good idea, but you know, it's fine. Anyway, who are our Patreon people this week?
Oh yeah, we want to thank Adam Pacino, Tony Burgess, Sam Norton, Natalie Tacarante, Mark Stadler, Kylie Gangwish, Jeremy Brazzers, Colton Zammersla, and then our newest subscriber is Chantel.
Chantel Stadler.
She didn't put her last name.
That's
I think that's who it is.
Ask.
I'm pretty sure that's who it is. But what if there's somebody else named Chantel that heard our show and likes us?
I mean, if it is, then that's great. You know, more Chantels the merrier, as I always say.
Yeah, that's a common phrase.
That's the actual whole phrase. People use the chopped down version, but yeah, thank you for everybody for doing that. And then also we have some comments from the last episode on the YouTube. So for anybody who doesn't know, you can find, if you're just listening to this, in the description there's the link tree. You can click on that, go find our Patreon, and then also the YouTube. If you're watching YouTube, I really hope you don't have to search for anything else, because you got here, man. You're here. It's in the description. Click wherever you want to go.
You made it.
Yeah. So, Kylie, going hard in the paint again, and we do thank you for your comments. Okay, I don't know why you got so aggressive with the with us giving her a little shit, but we'll get to that. So, first comment, short but sweet, but on point. Fuck Ticketmaster, which fuck is in all caps, then Ticketmaster is lowercase, which I like that she didn't give them the capital letter at the beginning, because that's what they deserve, because they're bullshit. And then she said, El Mayo, I'm so happy you did that last story, Comedic Gold, which is that's the one with the girl who looks 8, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Update on that. That guy, they weren't actually officially dating, I guess, and she's still pursuing options. So, if you're a
Oh,
dude under 4 foot tall, wouldn't feel weird hanging out with her, then, have at it.
this is your time to shine.
Yep. Um, so she left a comment about the gym thing and then left another comment about that comment getting flagged, but I'm not going to read the comment she had in response to that. I'm just going to read the original one. So she said, I cannot agree with that guy about the women filming in gyms enough. I hate seeing videos of bitches filming in the gyms and they make fun of people that they incidentally filmed. Like, fuck you for not being respectful. And fuck you for not respecting privacy? Question marks at the end of that. So
Damn.
yeah.
You don't hold back, Kylie.
Yeah.
Don't hold back.
And then she said, deepfake accounts can be so good at copying. It's creepy, which agreed. And then when we gave her a little bit of shit, this is the thanks we get right here. Hey, when I like something, I like supporting it. I like to share and let others love it. Don't see you
Oh yeah,
complaining.
you better
Fucking
buy those candles.
dude. The you candle company. I don't know how to
Yeah.
pronounce it, but it's EWE, right? Anyway, don't.
Oh, I thought it was ooh. I thought it was
Ooh?
ooh candles. Ooh.
Ooh, candles.
Ooh.
Don't see you complaining about me commenting on the podcast videos or sharing all of the art photos. And then she gave the eyes and then the
Uh-huh.
thinking emoji. So, she's a
So what you're saying
she's a little
is
sassy.
yeah,
Yeah.
you let us know what bothers you, and now we're never gonna stop.
Yeah, so smooth move.
Good luck.
And then Morgan had commented asking to see the drawing of MLK that I was talking about, which I put it on the Facebook, which you can get to through the link tree in the description. So if you want to look at that, it's on there.
Yeah.
And then you were asking me before we recorded about why I screenshotted that the drawing or the post, and then there were some old men that I featured on this post that I made. And
Yeah.
I've been getting a lot of we'll say colorful comments on that post on my art page, and just some really really shitty comments that don't really have anything to do with the drawing itself, more of their hate towards the subject matter. And it's
Yeah.
an art page. It's not this page, like I welcome people to comment the crazy things that I can respond to on, our podcast page, but dude, it's just about the art, man. I don't care what your political fucking beliefs are. I don't give a shit. Like, just appreciate the art or don't. Like, it's that simple. And so
Yeah.
I started deleting comments that I was getting because I thought they were pointless. And then I looked at the reactions, and there was one angry react and then 2 laughing reacts. And I looked at the profile pictures on all 3 of them. I was like, yeah, that checks out. They're just all old white guys.
Yeah.
Old white, angry, sad-looking guys. Like, they all didn't have any emotion on their faces in any of their pictures. They're just looking like the Civil War's still going on,
Yeah.
How they didn't smile in any of the pictures, but so
Oh man.
that was the drama from that. But it is.
Oh,
Oh
speaking of the deepfake stuff we were talking about last
yeah.
week, because I had never checked it out,
Mm-hmm.
so I went down a rabbit hole.
Oh boy.
And there's some there's some good, they really do a good job faking people. It's ridiculous how good some of that shit is.
Like just the normal deep fakes in general, or did you go look at the pornographic ones?
I went to see how good the
Porn was?
deepfake porn looks. Yeah.
Was there
Because,
any of
if
us
this
on
dude,
there?
for sure, dude, obviously.
Yeah.
There's a whole page dedicated to us. Yeah.
It's got so many. It's the fastest growing deepfake porn page on.
Yeah, There we go, dude. Fastest growing deep fake.
Anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, no, I can see now why somebody would pay a decent amount of money for a really good one.
Yeah.
It's it's crazy. I was looking at it and I was like, I if I didn't know this video was fake,
Yeah.
I'd assume it was real. Like fuck.
Yeah, I've seen one, and it was of a prominent TikToker. And like the body was obviously just some porn actress, but I was like, there's no fucking way, because the thumbnails when you're on the
Yeah.
hub, you're like, oh, okay, wait, hold on, there's no way she did, no way. I would have seen about it, so I clicked on it, and then there's a couple moments where it gets a little glitchy, and you're like, oh, okay, that's not real. I'm safe. It's fine. No, it is crazy, and it's only getting better, as time goes
Technology,
on.
yeah.
Yeah. So pretty weird. So
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no more like information about that story, because it's still super fresh. But I would be, like I said last week, I would be interested to see what kind of litigation comes from it. But um, we have other intellectual property conversations to be had on this week's episode.
Yeah. All right.
The fucking biggest shit storm that I've seen from a video game since, like, I don't know. I don't know that I've ever seen this much controversy in my fucking Facebook page from a video game ever. Like, it's so A, unwarranted, and B, silly, and C,
Dude, everyone is playing it.
I know. It like broke some records for like the most pre-sale downloads or some shit. Like it was, I don't,
Yeah.
like in its category, asterisk, to be fair.
And there's
like
like a massive
yeah.
there's a shit ton of people streaming it right
Yeah.
now too. Like
So,
it's ungodly.
for those of you living under a rock or that just don't pay attention to video games, the Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy, or what is that right?
Yeah, it's called Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah.
Hogwarts Legacy, which is an open world Harry Potter game. Like in that universe, you get to play you get to build your own character, like, go to the fucking school, learn all the spells, join a house, do all the crazy things that you do in Harry Potter. And, it looks like a Harry Potter game. I don't know. I don't care about Harry Potter the way that a lot of people do, and
Yeah.
maybe that's good for our, you know, excuse me, our fucking benefit on here, but I don't know. Like I see these conversations that people are having, and it's getting dicey on the internet. Like J.K. Rowling is a very controversial fucking person right now. She's tweeted a lot about anti-trans rhetoric. She's, I guess, supporting politicians that are also anti-trans, right? So the trans community and anybody who is like an ally. So you got the trans community, and then you got this little bit bigger of the bubble of people who are strongly against this video game because they feel that any money that goes to J.K. Rowling's pocket is
A slap in their face.
basically like, and she has said, listen, if your money in my pocket is just proof that I'm like my thoughts are correct, because like this is all these people supporting me.
Oh
Like
shit.
that's the kind of shit that she's been saying. So
Oh
right,
dude.
yeah, she's
Like
wild. Yeah,
it does go to show you that if you do something like noteworthy enough, like famous enough, make yourself,
yeah,
then people can look past you as a shitty person and enjoy your art still.
yeah. And
I mean, like,
oh, go ahead.
yeah. I'm not saying that she's a shitty person. I
Right.
don't really stand anywhere on that, but it just goes to show you.
Here's my fucking problem with it, is it's been splintered. You have people who are saying, fuck J.K. Rowling and anything she fucking touches because she's a piece of shit for thinking this way and doing this and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, any money that she gets is, is just going to encourage her more, right?
Right.
Embolden her beliefs, if you will. And then there's people who are like, it's just a video game, dude. Like, I don't get why you guys are
Mhm.
all upset. Like, yeah, she fucking hates your existence, and yeah, like she thinks you should all probably be dead. But like, it's not like it's not like me playing this game is terrible, right? It's a video game. She didn't make it, which is true. She didn't have any creative involvement in it other than creating the world that it's based off of. And then there's the people who are like, they try to uh, philosophize and and make their point in playing the game okay. They rationalize it in such an interesting way that um, I don't know. There's been a lot of really cool things that a lot of people have been copying. And
Mhm.
one of them is the uh, there's no ethical consumption within capitalism camp, and that's one tweet that I have seen copied by, I don't know, fucking 50 people. I've seen commented it just on like my timeline, so my friends' posts, and then some of my
Yeah,
friends saying that same thing. And the problem with that is it's not true. Like you can
yeah.
be an active participant in capitalism and buy things ethically. You just can't be lazy. And so it's like you can say that there's no ethical consumption, but really all that pertains to is like shit you have to, like, you can't live without. So
Yeah, yeah,
if
yeah.
there's bad shit tied to food and like clothing, like that kind of shit, then yeah, like your options are super limited because like if you live in a city, you can't grow your own food, you know what I mean? Like so
Mm.
that is kind of what that meant. Like that comment is supposed to mean, but people have twisted
Yeah.
it and gone, it's okay. I don't hate any of my trans friends. I just like this video game more than I like them. And like so here's my little nugget of wisdom that I saw from some fucking shitty tweet, and I'm just gonna sprinkle it on everything like the Salt Bay and wash it all down like it's
Yeah. I don't,
it's so
but
stupid.
I also don't feel like that you playing the game
No,
makes you.
it doesn't. But that's
Yeah.
what the other group is saying, right? So like
Yeah, yeah.
they think you're shitty for wanting it, and then you're like, I just want to play it, or you're like trying to out guilt trip them like in a weird way. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to counter their
Yeah.
guilt trip with some like, oh, no matter what you buy, you're contributing to shitty things. Like, okay, well, if we're gonna
Yeah.
play that game, then you can get away with fucking everything. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
No,
gonna
yeah.
buy all of Hitler's paintings because guess what? It doesn't matter what he did. Like, I could buy anybody's paintings and they probably killed millions of Jews. What do I know? Um, some of the other,
I,
oh, good,
I just think it just goes down to that like that base argument we've had on this show a bunch, which is it possible to separate the art from the
right,
artist?
and like, there's so many people that are trying to pull J.K. Rowling into this way more than she is involved. Like, yes, she created Harry Potter, a very popular children's book franchise. Excellent, cool, whatever. They made a bunch of movies. Who made the movies? Not her. A company bought her rights from it and then made these movies. Okay. Now, J.K. Rowling has also sold all of her United States rights for all of the Harry Potter everything to Universal, I believe. So
Mhm.
she doesn't make anything the within the United States. Like anything that she fucking spent or that anything that's produced Harry Potter related products. Oh, it's Warner Bros. They get the money for it. So
Okay.
that doesn't mean that she's not getting money from this game being sold, in Europe or whatever. But I would think that if the game was made by a US based company, she probably won't see a lot of the money. And also, and also, it doesn't really fucking matter because she's already made so much money from this franchise. Like,
Yeah.
you can say that, oh, you're a piece of shit for buying this game. Well, if Hitler bought a game, would you buy it? Like, okay, because that's the fucking same. Because Harry Potter and Adolf Hitler are the fucking same kind of things, bro. Like,
They are exactly the same.
it's not like the video game kills trans people when you put it on. It's not some Sword Art Online where they just like it just transforms your Xbox into a fucking Decepticon and it starts hunting down trans people. It's just all virtue signaling. And that's all of the conversation I've been seeing. That's all it is. I've seen there's one trans person that I am friends with that has been saying, okay, well, I have said that I'm not saying you cannot play it. I'm just saying I don't want you to. And if you do play it, you're kind of supporting the genocide against trans people. And I'm like, bitch, that's the same fucking thing. Like, that's the same.
Yeah.
Like, you
I
saying
think
that is like a guilt trip to tell people that they can't play it, but you're not using the right, you're trying to skate
I think it should be
around.
done. It should be done the same way you do everything else. Like right, like when you are a vegan, you're choosing to not eat meat, right? Whatever.
Yeah,
So if you choose not to play the game, then good on you. Like if that's something you want to stand behind. If you think not buying one copy of the game
yeah,
is gonna fucking stop anything,
yeah.
then fine. Like then do that. That's your right. But if I want to play the goddamn game, it in no way means I'm supporting
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling being transphobic.
Well, and I saw something that said it was somebody as a tweet from a trans person. And it was like, hey, I want to play this game, and I know that it's a problem, but if I say bought the game and then donated money towards a pro trans cause, is that okay? And they're like, no, we just don't want you to play the game. I was like, so you don't actually give a fuck. Like, if somebody spends all day supporting trans efforts, do volunteering, whatever, and then
Yeah.
plays this game, somehow that overrules everything that they've done in
It
your right. Like, is that
it
what we're
definitely
doing?
does.
Like, it's so stupid.
100%, dude. If you like Harry Potter, you hate trans people.
Yeah, that's the bottom line. Sorry
Connect the
about
dots, all right?
it.
Wake up, sheeple.
Fucking connect them, dude. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's just so mind-boggling how many mental gymnastics people are making, and like I said, it's from every angle too. Like, it's not just I want to play it. It's not just I don't want you to play it. It's people who are never gonna play it that are arguing for people to play it or against people. Like, I've seen trans people say, and they bought it for their trans spouse. Like, I've seen, I've seen every argument possible from this fucking game, and guess what? I'm still not gonna fucking play it. I don't care. This is all just a ploy by J.K. Rowling. She's trying to drum up controversy, so we all play her game. She doesn't actually hate trans people. She's just been pretending she does, so everybody will talk about it. No, I don't know if that's true, but it would be crazy.
I'm just saying,
What if
if
she
you
was doing
tweet,
like
if
the
you,
long con?
yeah, I'm just saying, get on Twitter and tweet some like slightly spicy stuff, just enough, just enough spice. They'll never stop talking about you.
That's true. That is true. Like, look at Madonna. I mean, it's not
Bro,
Twitter, but on
what
Instagram,
happened to her?
people talk about her still, and she hasn't made a new song in like 12 years. So, I don't know. I saw her at the the Grammys the other day, and I'm like, man, you probably definitely shouldn't have trusted those people with your faces back then, right? Like, that early plastic surgery is not aging well at all.
Yeah, no, yeah,
But she is like fucking almost 70, so she's not gonna look great
yeah.
either way. But this is why you don't mess your face up. This is why, like, her and Mickey Rourke, I feel so bad for. Like, Mickey Rourke was the electric whip guy from Iron
Yeah,
Man
yeah. I know
3.
who Mickey Rourke
Okay.
is. Yeah,
He used to be pretty as shit. He was a handsome man, and he decided he was gonna quit acting and become a boxer, which is always a super good decision when you're male model level of attractive, but got his face fucked up and then like did a lot of really shoddy what you call it? Plastic
plastic
surgery.
surgery.
Yeah. And he doesn't look great, I gotta tell you, but it is what it is.
Dang it. Yeah, yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah. So, anyway, you want to talk about some real world issues, maybe? Maybe some things that people can focus their energy on that isn't a fucking video game? Like
Yeah, I
the
mean, I also
25,000 dead people in Turkey and Syria from an
Oh
earthquake
yeah,
last
from the earthquake,
week.
dude. That was insane.
People are like, hold on, I gotta tell you how I feel about this game. I don't care about how many dead people there are over there. Are they in this game? No. I don't care. Yeah, dude. 7.8 magnitude earthquake hit Turkey and southeastern Turkey and northwestern Syria on Monday. Um, yeah, up to more than 25,000 people. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of like missing people and rubble and shit, but crazy amount.
Yeah, it looks like a chunk of that town just like
Yeah,
disintegrated essentially.
yeah, like that town in Sokovia and fucking the Avengers, dude, just all smashed
Yeah.
up. I saw a thing that
You,
the LA has this like elite team of search and rescue people that deal with like earthquake shit all the time, and
yeah.
they're going over there to volunteer. So I thought that was pretty sweet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Dude,
What's up?
do you like Yellowstone?
Like the park?
No, no, yet. Yes, the park. No, the TV show.
I've never watched it. I don't know.
You've never watched it?
No. I'm not a
Well,
I'm
I
not a
need you to figure
cowboy,
that out.
okay?
A cowboy. No, so if you haven't watched it, you should pick it out because it's a phenomenal show. But Kevin Costner is causing the show to end early.
Why?
He's
Just
essentially done.
oh.
Um, he's had like a strict schedule for like how
Oh.
when he can record and when he doesn't want to record, and because he's got other projects going on,
'Cause he's
and he's
Kevin
just tired of
Costner.
working on Yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's fucking Kevin
Yeah.
Costner.
Gotta go make another
And
fucking baseball movie.
yeah, no, I think he's making another Western.
Oh.
I think is what he's making.
No. Alright.
But yeah, so that's the reason why the season that's come out right now, season 5,
Yeah.
only half of the show came out because of his like strict like schedule he had to go
Wow.
do other shit. So the rest of the show is going to come out here in like a month or so, and then they're saying that they're probably going to cancel the show,
Dang.
like just cancel
Is
Yellowstone.
he that
Yeah,
integral of a character?
he is like the main
Oh,
character.
okay. Well,
Like it's about him and his family,
oh,
and he's like the head honcho.
got it. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that's sad.
Well, there are 3 spin-off
Yeah, I was gonna
shows,
say,
and then
don't
2
they have
more
like
being worked
an
on.
1800s one, and then
Yeah, there's 1883.
yeah,
That's done. 1923.
okay,
The first half of the season already came out, and I think it just started up again. And then there's going to be 4 Sixes, which is another spinoff about a different ranch. And then there's supposed to be one more, but I don't remember the name.
it's crazy.
So
Like
if you like Yellowstone,
that shit
it's
hasn't been out that long.
rip.
Like it's not.
5 years.
Oh, it has it been 5 years?
Well, this is the 5th season. And I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
5 years. Yeah,
Time-
or about maybe 4 years. But
Time
yeah,
flies when you're having fun, dude. Yeah.
time you're making millions.
Yeah,
You get it, JK.
yeah. JKR, she gets it, man. I watched the first 3 episodes of The Last of Us.
Dude, it is such a good show.
It's very good. I'm glad I'm watching. Like I said, I don't like playing scary video games, but I'm glad that they made it a show so I could, enjoy the content because it is a great story. I mean, it like the trope of the one person who needs to get taken to a lab to, get a vaccine made like that.
Yeah.
That has been done a billion times, but I think it's, when done right, I think it can be very effective, and I think they do a very good job of it.
Yeah.
So, Pedro Pascal is
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
He could be in every show, and I would be okay with it.
Dude.
I think, like,
Yeah,
he's
he's
just
so
so
good.
talented. Fucking Ron Swanson in the 3rd episode,
Dude,
breaking my
people
poor
were
little
losing their
heart.
fucking minds about it, dude. Oh
Dude.
my God.
Yeah, I definitely was like, I knew the basics of the sad parts of that episode because people have
Yeah.
ruined it for me already. But it was still, watching it, I'm like, oh, okay, oh, okay, great, not gonna cry. But yeah, they did a great job, and I think the sound effects team
hmm
spot on, especially like in the first episode where there's still, like when the fucking planes and helicopters are flying over and shit. Like it felt like there was actually planes and helicopters. Like it's not just like loud noises on purpose. They use
Yeah, yeah.
they use a lot better techniques. I think you can feel the rumble of the building, like you can hear it and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been impressed with every episode so far, so that's good.
You're gonna love the fourth episode.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll love all of them. I
It's
can't imagine that I won't, but
I'm gonna challenge you to not cry.
god damn it. Now I'm not gonna be able to because I'm gonna be like, well, prepare for the worst. Like,
Dude, I'm telling you, you can't.
oh,
I was like, Natalie did that to me. She kind of ruined the episode at first. And she was like, yeah, she's like, something's gonna happen. And I was like, why'd you say
why
that?
would you do that?
And
Yeah,
but I was not ready. Like, I was like, this is it. Like a bunch of shit happens. You're like, oh, this is it. This is it. Oh,
yeah.
fuck, no.
Um,
Great episode though. Yeah.
hell yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, like I said, I've just been really impressed with how everything's been going around it. So excellent work. Video game to TV screen adaptations are not great typically, so
Not usually. No. Yeah.
it's been nice to have an effective like storytelling. Like, and that game was always known for its very in-depth story anyway, but
Hmm.
being in a long form like a TV show, they are able to expand, and that's why you saw, episode 3, you saw that whole expansive part on that one little tiny part in the actual video game. Like, I just did a little looking up, and you do hear about those characters in the game, and you meet one of them, and so it's not like those characters were just thought up out of nowhere in their relationship, but it is cool that you can go in these little tangents and find out, you know, more, gives you more
I do like.
backstory, a little more realism.
I like how they. Yeah. Well, I love that they introduce a character,
Yeah,
and then the next episode is like their backstory
yeah,
up to where you are. So then like. So every time they introduce somebody new, you're like, why?
yeah,
Like they do a really good job of the way the show is like structured. I don't like. I've never played the game, so I don't know.
yeah, and just tying everything
But
together.
yeah, they do a really
Yeah,
good job keeping it all tight. Like I haven't. There's like no unanswered questions so far.
yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. Um, is there anything else you've been watching lately that's tripped your trigger, or is it just Yellowstone?
Um. So yeah, I've there's Lockwood and Company. It's about essentially British Ghostbusters.
What?
That's a really bad. That's me describing it terribly. It's a
Yeah,
really good show.
British Ghostbusters. So nice. All right, sounds fun.
Um. Dang man. Oh, the mayor of Kingstown
Oh yeah.
with Jeremy Renner.
Oh, I haven't watched that.
Phenomenal show. Yeah,
Nice.
great show. The second season is on. Is coming out now.
Yeah.
But yeah, super good show.
Hell yeah.
Dang, dude, I can't remember. I watch a lot of stuff. Like,
It's hard to remember all
I
of
just
it.
remember. Yeah, it's hard, dude.
I get it.
No, I really just wanted to talk about Yellowstone
Yeah.
just because, like, I really love that show and all the spinoffs have been really good.
Well, I'll have to check it out.
So
I
to see that,
got a bunch of shit to watch, but I'll put it on the list.
the main character, like the main star of the show, is just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, damn it, dude.
Peace
Like, it's
out.
yeah.
Maybe he was like,
But there are talks. There are talks to start another spinoff. The one I can't remember the name of, but
yeah.
Matthew McConaughey is supposedly going to star in it.
All right, all right, all right.
Uh,
Let's go. That's what I love about these mountains. No.
Wild Turkey.
Yeah.
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Oh.
So, we're gonna shift gears a little bit.
All
New lawsuit has been filed on behalf of Emmett Till via a relative to demand the sheriff of Tallahatchie County, Mississippi, to arrest Carolyn Ann Bryant, the lady who made up her whole testimony against Emmett Till's murder. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so the lady who he whistled at, right? She falsified her entire testimony, and
Yeah.
and that was for the murderers. Like, then they got off scot-free. They didn't and then later they admitted to it, right? So,
Yeah.
a relative of his filed a lawsuit demanding that the sheriff arrest her, and they did try to arrest her in 2007, but a grand jury declined to indict her, basically feeling as though, you know, what,
I mean,
like she's old now. What does it matter?
from a legal standpoint, what's the statute of limitations on falsifying a statement, though? You know,
I mean,
because
that's
how long ago did that happen?
well,
Like,
if she was in part of like she lied about what had happened and then her
right,
husband
right,
then killed him, she's technically part,
yeah.
right?
Oh,
She is
accessory to
an
murder.
accessory. Yeah,
Huh?
that would be.
Yeah, and then there is no statute of limitations on
Yeah.
murder.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
rough one, dude. I don't know.
Yeah. And also, fuck that lady. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I watched on that trip, I watched a lot of like documented footage from the trial and
Yeah.
shit. And seeing her fucking smug ass face in the courtroom, I was like, oh man, if I was there, I would have punched her right in the face. And it would have been fine because I'm white. So, like, just her, like, holier than thou, like, hmm, yep, he got what he fucking deserved. Like, ugh, god damn it. Like, just seeing her fucking face pisses me off. Like,
Yeah. It's so crazy to me that whistling.
yeah.
Even, obviously, even he did. Even if obviously he didn't, but like even if he did, dude, like a
Well,
whistle,
yeah, then, like, his mom told him when he was going down there because he was
like
hanging out with his great uncle or something like that. She's like, listen, you're going down
yeah,
to Mississippi. They play a little differently down there. If there's a white lady coming, walking your direction of the street, get off of the sidewalk, head down, don't even look at her. Like, like she was like, you need to play by these rules because they get crazy down there. And that
yeah,
is a part of life for every black person you know, in
the
Mississippi, but
South,
then in like the South as a whole too. But
yeah,
like, it's so crazy that that was like a thing. Like, you can't even fucking look at the people because they will find a reason to kill you for it. It's,
that's insane, man. That's so fucking crazy.
yeah. But, go ahead and angry react on my Martin Luther King fucking picture. God damn it. You
I
so.
will now. I'm gonna angry react to everything, dude.
um, Leonardo DiCaprio's got a new girlfriend, allegedly. It's not been confirmed, but um, she's 19, he's 48. That's not weird.
God, it's a little weird.
She's obviously a supermodel. And there's people who are like,
At 19?
yeah, there's people who are like,
God
well,
damn.
maybe she just likes hanging out with more mature people. I'm like, that's fucking weird.
Mm,
Like, if I was a
she definitely calls it.
19-year-old girl hanging out with 50-year-old dudes, like, everybody would think that was weird. Like,
What if she's got a grandpa kink, dude? Like she says, she calls him grandpa when they bang.
probably does. I saw a meme that was like, Leonardo DiCaprio is only dating women who don't remember 9/11.
Oh shit.
I'm like, that's fucking
Uh,
hilarious, but terrible. Um, but yeah, so pretty exciting front. We'll find out. We'll
yeah.
find out more, but who knows? And then a quick update about the Tyree Nichols, the Memphis man that was murdered with
Oh yeah,
all those
yeah.
cops. So one of the police officers had texted a photo of his fucking body after they beat the shit out of him to at least 5
Oh
people.
man.
Yeah. So that's not great.
Come
Yeah,
on.
like
Yeah.
it's so aggressive. Like that's at that point that's when you know that it was not we're just trying to protect ourselves, do our job, blah blah blah. Like when you start
No.
doing shit where you're like, check out that
Look how bad we beat
we
this dude.
fucking got him, dude. Like it's not
Like,
like he's goddamn El Chapo or something. Like it's just a dude who was maybe speeding. Like I don't even remember what it was a infraction of some kind for like it was a automobile infraction, but I don't remember what it was, but probably
yeah.
wasn't worth it. I mean, so yeah, not great. Not a good look. But yeah, and then and this last story is a little fucked up. So it's Black History
Okay.
Month, as you know, and there's different community school activities that people do to promote Black history,
Yeah.
and and some schools were like, hey man, what if we did a menu for Black History Month? So your face is exactly where it needs to be because it got real racist real fast.
Oh man.
Students at the Nyack, Nyack. I'm gonna go with Nyack Middle
Yeah.
School
Hey,
in New York were served chicken,
please don't say
waffles,
it. No,
and
don't say it.
and then also a choice of watermelon for dessert if they wanted it. So yeah, they have
I feel like
this
maybe their heart was in the right place, but
like
poor execution.
it's not great. It's so bad. Like I don't understand it. It's
Like, did they serve Kool-Aid too? Like,
had to have. There's
dude,
no
it's
way they didn't. It's so fucked
God.
up. Like I don't know. You can't think of any other foods that people would like. You can't think of anything. Like I understand that you're you may have been attempting to do something positive, but
What if they took suggestions from the kids, right?
had to.
And then they let the kids vote, and the kids pick chicken and waffles.
Oh my
You
God.
know?
Can you imagine? Like the kids said it was cool. They said it was they said lit and they said any other choices would have been mid, so we just went with it.
Yeah, yeah. They were like, "No cap, fam."
No
You know?
cap. Yeah. Um Obviously the school vendor has apologized multiple times now for their unintentionally insensitive menu.
Dude,
An
there's no
excusable
fucking
mistake,
way
they
that wasn't
said.
intentional, dude.
Yeah. We have apologized for our
No.
mistake and are working to determine how it happened and make sure it never happens again. Our team at that school should have been more thoughtful in its service.
Somebody Googled, I 100% some lazy fucking person was like, "What do black people eat?"
Yeah.
And the internet's fucked up, so that was just like chicken and waffles,
Yeah. You know what else
like
it could have been is like so
cider watermelon.
what it sounds like is that this school has a third party cafeteria kind of thing going on where
Oh, okay, okay.
they have a company that prepares and like gives the menus and then prepares the meals, and they don't have like a school lunch lady.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it sounds like is going on here. I feel like there might have been one guy, and he might have been one of the dudes who angry reacted on my Martin Luther King picture. I don't know, but and that one guy was like, "I know what they like. I got it." And he's just like, "Here, send the email off." Yeah. So
Not a good look.
yeah, it's so crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's obviously not great. So anyway, that's it for my stuff.
All right, well then let's fucking wrap it right in. So on the Billboard 200 Top 10 this week, we have the name chapter "Temptation"
Whoa.
by Tomorrow X Together
Okay.
at number one, debuting at number one.
All right. Okay.
At number two, "SOS" by SZA. Number three, "Midnights" by Taylor Swift. Number four is "Heroes and Villains" by Metro Boomin.
Nice.
Number five is "Her Loss" by Drake and 21 Savage. Number six is "Dangerous Double" album by Morgan Wallen.
Hey,
Debuting at number seven is "Gloria" by Sam Smith.
bro, he's fuck. He was tripping a lot of people up at his performance at the Grammys.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, he was like, they were like,
Dumb bitches are
satanic.
like, he's worshiping the devil on national television. This is why our country's gone to shit. Oh, I'm like, okay.
God, dude. Yeah. At number eight, Un Viernes Sin Ti by Bad Bunny.
Hell yeah.
Debuting at number nine, Let's Start Here by Lil Yachty.
Oh shit, he's still around. I forgot about him a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen him in a Sprite commercial in a long time, so I kind of forgot he existed.
Oh fuck, me neither. I guess.
And then at number 10, American Heartbreak by Zach Bryan,
There you go.
which I found some interesting information about him. Sorry, I had like a stroke.
Yeah. What? Now what do you got?
So he didn't just get out of the Navy and get signed. They bought his contract out of the Navy.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. You said that before.
I did say that?
Yeah.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, because I was like, that's the
Okay.
dream. That's what everybody dreams about is winning the lottery and being able to buy out their contract, or, getting rich and famous somehow and then buying out their contract. But yeah,
I'm just gonna
what?
I'm just gonna make porn,
There you go.
whatever. I'll get famous like that.
Shit, dude. Yeah, that fucking the outrage on Sam Smith's fucking performance at the Grammys is like, I love when shit like that happens because you get to see all the levels of it. So you got the boomers that are like, devil music. When has that ever been a thing in our country? And it's like, bitch, the entire time you've been alive. Like, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Have you ever heard like any classic rock station ever? Like, it's all got devil stuff in there, I promise. And then do you know who Tom McDonald is?
Yeah.
So he
A very outspoken white rapper.
Yeah, he like literally the next day I was on Instagram and I followed him because he followed me or he liked the drawing I did at Yellow Wolf like a long time ago before he even got like any kind of famous, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll follow him. And then I just keep forgetting that he's on there, and then he posts some crazy shit and I'm like, fuck. God damn it. Now I gotta see what this is about. So he made a
Yeah.
fucking music video about how the entire Holly weird, as he calls it, is so in bed with the devil and this and that, and like this is like the new world order thing that he keeps talking about, and it's like, it's not, nothing's new, like none of it's new, it's not new. I don't get it. Why is everybody dumb?
I also don't think it would have been that big of a deal if it was a woman who sang and did all that.
You don't
You
think?
know what I mean? I think that because he's a gay man,
Is he gay?
and then
I
he
didn't
did
even
some
know.
shit about. I thought he was gay.
Maybe
Shit, maybe I'm wrong. I thought he was. Maybe he's not.
he is
But
now.
I thought I just assumed that was part of the reason why people were getting outraged. It's like
Oh, because
kind of doing this in the same vein as like
Lil
what
Nas X.
yeah, what Nas X did.
Yeah,
I think that's like
they should do like
the only reason.
like the gayest
Collaboration.
devil music album ever. Just
And watch the goddamn world burn.
yes. Yes. Would that not be
Oh,
the
dude, that'd be
greatest thing
amazing.
ever? I don't know.
It would be hilarious for a while,
Yeah.
for sure.
just the reaction. No, just J.K. Rowling's head explodes. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I
Yeah, I
have.
think that's all we got.
That's all I wanted
Yeah.
to say about Sam Smith. But
All right. Yeah. Follow the links in the description for all the good stuff. Leave us comments. Um, you know, leave us reviews. Help us. Help you.
yeah, help me to help you to
Yeah.
help them.
We want to thank our friends, the Dutch and Denver podcast,
Yeah.
the No New Friends podcast, and Kicking It with the Kellys on the Remedy Room.
Yeah, correct. All of them. Go to the link tree once again in the description, or you can type it in. It's just linktr.ee/WOKPOD. And you can go find all the links, all the things, do all the things. Like, subscribe on the YouTube. Review us wherever possible. Posible, por favor. And tell your friends. Do all the things. Did I miss anything?
Yeah. That's it.
All right. Well, that's it. I've had enough. Peace out, bitches.
Tip your bartender.